All right, it's Monday, April 20th, 2020. It's almost 10 o'clock, about a minute from 10 o'clock, and there was a bunch of stocks on my list this morning that I was thinking of trading and I did not trade. Cake was one of them. They got some sort of investment from somebody, and it was kind of a nice move. 9:30, it was red candle, and then broke through VWAP, and this is a nice VWAP play. If you got in here right at the break of VWAP, maybe waited until it held for a minute, 1937, you could have ridden that up to about for a dollar, about 2042. Kind of spready. It's about 5 cent spread now. I'm sure the spread was probably all over the place to start the day, so it could have been kind of tough. AMD was the one I really missed out on, and I will show you that here. This one I wanted to get in. You can see I put an arrow where I had my order in right here at 56.20, but it moved. I wanted the 1 minute opening range break because it had a nice solid candle at 9:30 above VWAP, and then it started moving up, and I put an order in at 56.20, but it shot past my order, and I didn't put, like, I'm not really sure how to use those adaptive orders. I'm still kind of learning how to the micromanagement of day trading basically. So I just didn't hop in. I could have moved my price up a little with it, but then I got a little too nervous, and I paid the price though because I wanted to get in here. I could have gotten in at the top of this candle at 56.42. Would have had to set my stop more than 20 cents, but it went all the way up to 57.68. So over a dollar from where, definitely over a dollar from where I originally wanted to get in. So that was kind of unfortunate. So, it's just one of those things I could not get in time. But that was I've been burned by AMD too, so I wasn't about to kind of chase it because I knew that I haven't had the best luck with AMD, unlike MU, which I've done really well with over the past few months. So the trade I did take, which was Yandex, which was in my pre-market watch list because it was, as you can see on this daily chart, it was gapping down. Everything was gapping down because the market was down in the pre-market. The SPY was down, so you can see it ended the day right here at 36.62, and it gapped in the pre-market almost down a dollar. So I was watching it because I thought it could have a bounce back if the market did well. I was expecting the market to do well, so I'll just remove all these lines. So I hopped in Yandex at, you can see here, not much, it really wasn't anything in the pre-market, right? You're looking at the pre-market, there's just no volume here. So you're wondering why I took it. Well, there was some volume, and it was basically sketchy, but it's one of those stocks that I have been watching over the last few weeks. This is one thing about day trading. As you start to get more comfortable with it, you start to learn how certain stocks behave, and you also start to see things that will you wouldn't notice normally if you were just starting day trading. Things like certain activity over the course of a few days, how the stock's been moving whether it's moving smoothly or not over the course of the past week during intraday trading, that kind of thing. So even though it didn't have a lot of volume, it had enough to I think there's a big buy somewhere that popped it up on my list. So as soon as it broke 36, that whole number, it had VWAP here and had strong volume to start the day. So I got in at 36.07. 3606, 07, somewhere around there, and it moved up really nice. I partialed out before my 2R, my risk to return 2R was around 36.22 or something like that. Or no, 36.30 I think it was my 2R. So I partialed out before that at 36.23, 16 cents above where I got in, just to lock in profit, move my stop up to my break even. Then it finally came up above my 2R. I didn't take out any because I was hoping for a little kick here because had a little bottoming doji here. You could see sellers try to bring it down at this point, but it held, had a little bit extra volume there, and then it pushed up. So I wanted it to continue moving like a little bit higher, but then it came back to my 2R, so I got out another portion of my shares. So I had about a third left, a little bit more than a third left, and then it moved nice and tight up to my 3R, and I took it out above. My 3R was around 36.42 or something like that, 43. I took it out 36.45. So that was the end of my shares, which was good because it did drop down again. I probably, if I had just been moving my stop up conservatively, I probably would have put my stop below this little doji here, so I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, and now you can see it's moved back up. I don't have any shares left, obviously, but That's okay. It was a good trade to start the day. Still playing my stocks, my day trading early in the day conservatively. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm a little more comfortable later in the day. So this was more of a just lock in a profit here. But I did well. I got out above my 3R and had a really nice trade with it. So yeah, Yandex, that was my trade. Gonna be watching for some reversals later in the day, maybe some shorts if the market starts to turn around. But this was enough for me for the morning, so happy with it. But if anybody had a good trade today, let me know. Show me a video or just give me a screenshot of what you traded. I'm always interested in learning how other people trade. So that was it. Yandex was my trade. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with some more day trades to show.